Also, it's acing our NPCs if you can drag it slightly out so the NPCs
I don't
get
think
out
it matters.
Not really, but just to kill it faster. If it's too much effort, don't do it. They'll just get murdered like they did.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ice bolted. I didn't think you could do the tank. Good to know.
Yeah. D&D. One last time. And that's the boss. Boss 1 down.
Damn hunters.
And now we can do BT.
It's crazy how these guys have no
Ellie
armor
Racers.
compared to SSC and TK.
So do we have to? I forget. Do we have to talk to her again, or does it
Yes.
just start bringing the next one?
You have to start. You have to start it again. So you get time to
Okay, so
rebuff
you
and
get
rest and
time.
stuff.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind, depending on like healer's mana and stuff, where I'm jumping right now, I'm inside Jaina's aura, which gives you 100% bonus to spirit.
Oh, nice.
So we can
Thanks.
bring rage further down. They could just stay in her indefinitely. That'd be cool. Okay, good to know. Also, so for Anatherin, if you want to bring him further down, Monty, you'll tank Anatherin, and then when people get the oh shit, what's it called? I think it's when an infernal drops on you or targets you, bring it to me, and I'll just be by like the ballista. So if you just bring it over, I'll grab it and tank him over here. So Monty just tank sort of in the middle, close enough that healers could be over there by Jaina. I'll be by the ballista, so it's an easy thing to see. So anybody that gets an Inferno just brings it there.
All right.
And
do you have any spell damage food on you?
Me?
Fedori,
Oh
guys.
yeah, I do. I'll actually use it now.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you need some, I got you.
We have to have. Do we have an MS warrior? Oh, I have some. Thanks.
Paltrow, or not Paltrow,
Zug.
Zug.
Okay,
Yeah,
for
Zug.
the boss, it's important that we keep like
guide you
aim
plus
shot,
again.
MS, anything we can. That, like, we have to have some sort of healing reduction because it does vampiric aura, which all melee heals. I think he sucks the melee and gives
His own melee
healing.
attacks.
Bro,
heal him.
I mean, we have aim shot. I just don't want to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
it.
Just as long as we have somebody
It's
doing
like- it's like
heal
GPS.
mitigation.
Loss.
Yeah, a pretty big deal. I mean, not terrible.
I
but-
get you.
Yeah, I mean,
If
if
they're
Zug
crits, it's
is
fine,
if
but-
Zug is MS, he just MSs, and we're good.
Yeah, we got Zug. We should be fine, right? He should have
Yeah.
100% uptime.
Yeah, I mean, if all else fails,
Yep.
you can have a wound poison, you can have a troll do it, or you can have an aim shot. Okay, and we can start it.
I mean,
I think we have to
still
spread
going.
out too, because Carrion Swarm, if I remember right. Right?
Mm,
Yeah,
so-
he does a
so-
conal AoE.
So what you want to do is you want to have the tank stand like, say, right where I'm at right now,
Who's it?
and then
Is this a Zaza?
This is random name gen.
Oh, you're gonna put the boss there?
Yeah.
I was gonna usually
you're gonna
do
have Jaina
we did
fighting, too.
elementals there just because it's an easy thing for people to see the ballista.
Well, you can do that. Either way, like say you're having the boss over here, nobody is behind the tank, so this entire area nobody would be in, because it's a
Okay.
cone effect that reduces healing taken by 75%. So you don't want the tank to get hit with that bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's as easy
Okay.
enough as say the tank has their back to this hill right here.
I would
The
say
entire raid just spreads out this way.
if we put I'm gonna put a mark on my head.
I thought it reduced the healing you do, not the healing you receive.
Yeah, it is the healing you do. I think you're right. That sounds right.
So the healers need to
So
spread
like
out.
I think Monty, if you put it over here where I am, I'm square right now. If you put it over here and I take all the elementals at over here by the ballista, which is an easily identifiable thing, so people run there if they get an infernal, and then the healers can stand more towards Jaina and get the buff, and we can do sort of a triangle, and that's probably best positioning, I would think.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let's just give it a go. Yeah, we're down a pally buff though, so
Okay. I'm not real worried about it.
yeah.
We're bringing everything back, right?
No, trash is fighting in the same spot.
No, it's the same.
We're bringing
Trash
stuff
is
back.
basically the same thing.
So, all right.
It's already started. Oh
yeah,
shit.
it started.
Okay.
Don't give up. We must prevail.
Thanks, Mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks, Jaina.
Old voice actor.
Yeah, the stuns are rough. Is that dispellable? What is the stun?
It's not
Okay.
dispellable.
Knockdown.
Okay. I could FAP probably. I'm not having to use Iron Shields, so I could bring FAPs. I don't know that it's really necessary, but if we struggle, I'll bring some to start. For actual progression. Thank you.
Yeah, if you just want to see how they feel.
Yeah. Because I don't have mana problems, obviously, because I'm getting hit a ton, and I don't really seem to need the Iron Shields to stay alive, so we could do that to just save healing mana.
So are you sure it's the A-bombs that are stunning you? I'm not taking stuns
I
from
think
them.
it's... I'm not sure. I don't remember what does it exactly. It might be the caster dude's ability. I know that those were specifically really bad for some reason back in the day, and it could be that. Uh-oh. One
You got some
ghoul got
loose
away.
ones.
Come here. Oh, somebody
One
hodged it.
battle
Well,
ghoul?
it's staying down there now.
No, I'm bringing it back.
There's a dude shadow bolting up there, though. I can't get him.
I think the shadow bolting dudes are only really bad when they all target the same dude and cast all at once.
Yeah.
Like there's a particular wave in like the fourth boss that they do that shit.
They're stunnable too.
Yeah, I mean, most of this trash is CCable. And we did some back in the day. We're just not doing it right now because it doesn't really seem to be necessary. Hey, look, it's that again.
Yeah, those are leather ones now.
There's such a huge gap between the mage and the next person below.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be that way on this trash.
Warlocks and mages.
I used to
Let's
be able
go.
to reasonably keep up as an Ellie in original TBC, but I don't think with what we know now about things that would still be the case.
I'm cursed.
Resto Shaman plays the same it always has. You spam chain heal.
Yeah, well, no, I use Magma Totem and shit on this.
Yeah, you cycle Magma
Neil-based.
Totem, cast
Yeah.
Heal, or Chain Lightning. and
Yeah,
then
if you cycle
Yeah,
Fire
no,
Totems,
no.
you could actually do pretty solid AoE on this.
Yeah, but then you like hinder your casters.
Yeah, but fuck them. They're already gonna
Yeah.
do
Whoa.
damage.
Whoa!
The
Come
casters
on,
don't
boy.
need the hit for these. It's only 70, level 70.
Yeah,
I'm sure
So-
they like to crit though.
It's 3%. They'll live.
The crit is pretty nice.
getting lots of patterns. Those are gonna be fun to deal with. I guess we'll just have Master Leader pick them up and dole them
So
out.
what does the second boss do?
So that's what we were talking about with the Infernals and the Carrion Swarm and the Vampiric Aura.
Oh,
you get
okay, he's a Dreadlord.
Infernals,
Got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
healers spread out. If you get an Infernal, go to Cal at the Ballista.
Yep. I mean, everyone should spread out, not just healers, but especially healers, just so they can cover everybody. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. What was that? What killed me right there?
You were just thinking.
Melee swings? Oh, it was a lot of Banshee Whales all at once. Okay.
These banshees do be wailing.
Yeah, the Banshees are kind of scary.
I'd be making them wail, bro. No? Too late for that?
Geekers.
Alright, good to know. A bunch of Banshees all at once, Rex. Because they all hit me for like 2,500, but it was a bunch of them.
Should we just run back?
Can we get an
You should be able to.
Each?
Should we mind control one of these guys just so we have time to rest?
No,
Oh, no, we were not.
How bad is this run? I don't remember. Oh, okay.
I'll get Travesty.
Oh yeah, take Fatty.
Okay.
More reses.
Res. If you have a res, use it.
The Iron Shields won't really help for that, because that's caster damage, shadow damage. I could do Shadow Aura when there's a lot of
Yeah,
them instead of
random.
Ret Aura.
You should just get the shadow buff from a priest.
Oh, that's true. You
It was
probably already had
fallen off.
that.
No, I probably have fallen off.
Okay. Well, also, if other tanks can grab them specifically, since we know that's possibly a problem.
Noted.
We still have one MC'd here, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
that's
let me know
why
when
I
you want
can't
to let go.
do buff. Everybody's up now. Get
Yeah,
rebuffs.
food buffs, yeah.
He's loose.
He's punching me.
He's punching me.
Wasn't
Next
I'm
wave
not sure if it
coming
was
right now.
AoE or yeah, there's the
Oh,
other
they
wave.
coming.
Uh-oh.
Take kills on Travis.
Oh
Oh.
no. Okay.
That's
Well,
why
that's-
they're dangerous.
Now I'm dead.
Sketchy as shit.
So for that,
Okay,
one,
Okay,
we
that
need to
time it was the
LOS.
Necromancer
Like-
Shadow Bolts, just like getting hit by a ton of them all at once.
Yeah,
Grounding
definitely
totem.
need to
So maybe we need to CC some on these. Because it's the caster damage that's killing me. All of the casters hitting me at once.
Jaina, save me.
Does Jaina smack?
If we wipe here,
I
we have
don't
to
know.
restart.
Yeah, so let's like kill this stuff. Use the NPCs approach.
Oh, dead again.
Do we have a
Grounding
tank or
totem
anything?
is a good idea.
I think
We have a whole lot
kitty,
of
don't
dead
we?
people.
Yeah, the Shadow Bolts truck. That was a lot of Shadow Bolts. And they're all doing it simultaneously every time. So if they all hit the same person, they pretty much murder them.
But that also
They-
means a grounding totem would absorb all of them at the same time too.
Well,
I
Well,
yeah,
cool down.
yeah. I guess since they're exactly the same time, yeah. Even only being one grounding per group, it should take all of them. So we gotta have groundings down at all times. And we probably should CC some of the necromancers.
Also, obviously that one was pretty scuffed because we weren't thinking it was coming
Yeah.
over the hill right that second, but I think you can line of sight it around the tower.
Yeah, just
And
collect
then
them all, and
they
one
won't-
person just tanks the shadow bolts.
If you, well, I mean, just like if you were around the tower, they wouldn't.
Yeah. I was out in the middle of the
Zap you
open
like
just trying to
that
grab
before
them
we could
because
get to
we
it.
didn't realize they were coming. Yeah.
You can also have a prot warrior be the first one they see and just pop spell reflect.
Spell reflect. That's actually a solid idea. You would truck them. These are all good ideas.
I gotta still have rage for that though, because it's 25 rage. That'll work as long as we're not like delaying res for reses,
Hey.
and I plan to do it.
Another wave came.
Yeah.
So are those on a timer then?
They're Yes
doesn't
and
stop.
no. There is
Oh
a
my
timer,
God.
but if you kill all of them, it will just immediately send the next wave.
Alright, boys, I'm inside.
You can hasten
Don't
the
worry.
timer.
You
Yes.
should not go inside.
Yeah, don't run in yet.
They've broken through.
Okay,
Oh.
so the last few waves in this one, we should either do some CC or some interesting stuff, maybe. I don't know. It's all shadow damage too. I wonder if it's worth just popping a shadow resist pot.
Dude,
Maybe
Jane, I
throw
got
on your
some
shadow
health.
resist that.
My best.
Well, but then,
you guys
then the
keep
rest
going.
of it is problematic. And also, threat would be garbage. Shadow resist. I think we should either just CC
Antonio,
a few
behind you.
or have other tanks grab them, or both. Also, yeah, if we're in the right position, it's possible I can just take another step around the tower and possibly just LOS some of it.
I used cables fatty. They're down.
Oh, damn.
Are we should be good to walk in, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're
clear.
good.
Okay.
But we have to restart now.
Yep. We gotta do all 8 waves again.
More patterns.
More rip.
Yeah, but it's
Fake
PTR, so who cares?
It's nice to see how they drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran in and that was not a good idea.
Yeah, we took an average when we did Hyjal, about how many Heart of Darkness drop throughout the whole raid, so we can get a count on how many we get per.
Okay.
So just to map it out for forward thinking for playing for gear. So just keep a count on how many Heart of Darkness drop.
Oh, I thought you were saying you had already done that in a
Yes,
prior raid.
we did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What was
did
your
you come out
conclusion?
with?
9.
About 9 per raid?
Yeah, 9 per raid.
Ooh, that's
We've
less
only had
than I
one
thought.
here so far.
That is
Okay.
not good. And you need what, 2 pieces per piece for shadow resist gear?
Yeah.
1 for a few of them. Bracers and back are 1.
But that could fluctuate, so already started the counting in. We've already seen 1 so far.
I think the meta is gonna be not running shadow resist or just running like the resistance sets you guys have already been building. Because Mother Shaz is not that difficult. Pugs have been doing it with little to no shadow resistance.
Yeah. I think definitely should have some just for progression's sake, but I don't think we're going to need nearly as much as we did back in the day for sure.
Yeah, I think the thing is,
Well,
if
also
you're
with like
running zero,
thornling seeds and stuff, we can do a lot to prevent the chains, which is we didn't do anything like that. At least my group didn't in the old days.
I mean, 130 shadow resist with buff would be 200. 200 shadow
yeah,
resist should be fine.
you should be able at that point. You should be able to definitely survive 2 of those things that she does.
Yeah.
If no shadow resist, you'll be able to survive the first one. But if you have no shadow resist, your group's gonna be pumping through it and probably not how to deal with it because she's so fucking paper bag. She's got no armor.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, is everybody here? Kadori, you back?
Oh look, Ryzen's back online. Let me Ryzen.
Okay. Do you have anybody to fill the other hole?
I searched for a hunter. What other class would you want?
I mean, really, a hunter would just be nice for Mr. X, but because those will
Ellie.
be useful later on.
I can't seem to res.
And then
Ryzen
yeah,
anymore.
or another pally if Rising doesn't get stuff going soon, just so we have 3 buffs.
I'm in here, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, you see your.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a fucking adventure for you.
You had Comcast and your internet went out, so now you're playing on your phone internet.
Yeah.
Yep. I do it all the time.
Wow.
Not getting any whispers for a hunter though, dude. Do we just want to go?
Just yeah, whatever. Or just pick up a body, whatever.
How long until you're in, Rising?
I'm walking in the instance portal right now.
Okay.
Imagine not
Can
being
we,
in Moist Daddies.
Can we kick Skyrim, Fatty, and Ginsu?
Kick back.
Oh,
Is it because we're doing too good damage?
Yeah. That and I'm about to go to sleep.
We'll take Paladin.
Can they walk in while the waves are going on? Has anybody tested
Yes.
that?
Haven't tested
So like,
that.
if people die during a wave, can they just run back while we keep going instead of trying to res them?
I think Sotera did that.
I ran
On
in
accident.
while the wave was still going on, so I
Okay.
I can confirm. Yes.
So that's great. People should always just run back, and we not wait for it.
Or we run 40 bumpkins and they all battle res each other.
Do we start this?
Gross.
Okay. Okay. Buff up this Paladin. Paladin, get your buffies out. We're gonna start it. There's.
She went out link
Right.
in Discord.
Am I good just to use this pally power how it is, or?
Yeah, just go for it. It should be fine. I set it up before. Unless people messed with it, it should be okay.
I messed with it a little bit.
I hate you.
I didn't. I'm just kidding. Calm down.
Oh, okay, waves are coming. I'm getting up there.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Can I have some biscuits, or is that already done?
Where you at? Come trade Dick Fatty.
Don't worry.
All right, so we got to do all 8 waves again for Anatherin.
Biscuits are down.
Thank you.
No problem, man. I got you.
Well, they're going for somebody else. Somebody did something late. Trying to grab them all. Okay.
I ate some peanut brittle. This guy, 9K. You expect me to keep up?
Who is this guy?
I don't know, but we need to recruit him.
He was Frogurt. That's who he is.
He can frog my yogurt anytime.
Remember line of sight, line of sight.
Fatty, will you tap a little bit this time?
Yeah, I got you.
I want to just try it timing wise. See what I can get. Okay, so it's gonna be 1. I could do 1 in that time.
Okay.
Whoop, there's an A-bomb going. Couple A-bombs. Getting a lot of stuns. I really want to know what stuns. It's a lot of stuns.
There's only ghouls and A-bombs. It's got to be A-bombs.
It has to be A-bombs.
Yeah, it's the A-bombs that do the knockdown.
Okay.
Montoya didn't get stunned because it's Montoya. No one can stun Montoya.
That's right.
There's 2.
See us wipe on trash a bunch and
Like
farm
all-star.
darknesses.
True.
Yeah,
They get
like safely I can do 1 Holy Light. If I set the Consecrate here and run back, get in position, do a Holy Light, I can do like 1 reasonably, like between them hitting the Consecrate, getting in into combat, and them reaching me.
Why don't you? Have you tried using Holy Wrath?
No. Holy Light. So to get healing threat while they're running.
Yeah, I'm asking if you haven't tried to use Holy Wrath yet?
No, I'd have to time that
hit me?
real close. I could do that instead of the Holy Light and get the first ghoul or 2, but I think honestly the Holy Light would get all of them that have gone through the Consecrate, so it probably would be more than the Holy Wrath.
But I don't think you get threat for overhealing, do you?
He's
No,
not having
overhealing.
healing.
I'm having a lot.
Your life
Yeah,
yeah, I get that. Yep. Don't need 10 people to tell me.
Calm down, man. Holy shit.
No, Warlock Kevin, dude.
Oh my god, no fucking way.
That's a hard
Oh,
need.
It's only taking like 3 runs to see that drop.
I guess holy water would be pretty decent too for Pally.
Line of sight so I can spell reflect it.
Yeah, maybe.
I click off my hots.
I mean, that's an easy one.
Oh, okay.
Click off my hots.
I got like
I just keep life
aggroed them before they even got close. That's long range on those casters. Interesting.
No, Sotaro.
Blood elf racial works on the casters.
That's cool. I mean, it doesn't do much, but it would be something.
The big thing is like just desyncing the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just to get them to stack, right? I guess the LOS works fine though.
Yeah, it's totally fine as long as they're not all hitting me with the cast at the same time. If they're all hitting me at the same time, I just disappear. But everything else does not seem scary at all. And I'm not even running Stam here at the moment.
Fog.
Ooh, 3. That's 3.
Grounding totems on this pull.
Yeah.
Groundings on this one.
And try to LOS, and I'll try to get
totems
that
from here on
reflect,
out.
too.
Run. I'm low. You can hit me with a heal.
Is that too early?
Oh,
That
sorry.
was early.
That was my bad.
That's a little bit. I mean, we might have desynced them. It might actually be okay. Yeah, it kind of split them, so it kind
I
of
got
worked
some
out.
to cast on me and reflected some stuff too, so it worked.
I think Ryzen has them currently, most of them.
my
I was trying to do an
declares.
early consecrate, but it was just barely too early.
I did the same. I did the same thing.
I need decurse.
I did. I tried doing that holy wrath, and a lot of them crit, so that was pretty easy.
That's 4.
Nice. Yeah, if you can time it right, it could be good. The problem is if you time it wrong, you get like one ghoul that's at the front, or they hit you, and both of those are bad because then it's just not worth it. But if you can time it right, where you can get a number of them with it, like right as they're getting there, then it's primo.
Primo.
Well, that's why we're on PTR, dude.
I'm not gonna use it, man.
Yeah, I'm trying different things just to kind of test different stuff. The holy water is not a bad idea. I may still have some from Nax, so I'm ready for that.
I do gold farming, so I actually have a stack on me right now.
They're not tradable though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and try it and let me know if it's good.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Oh no,
I just missed.
you got them. They just murdered you. Was that the cast? Okay, I just LOS'd a bunch of casters in the back.
Yeah, it was just the cast, really.
Yeah,
it was just the
that's what I thought.
cast.
That's what killed me last time on this exact same pull. If we use the corner of this tower, you can desync them a little bit. So like if I stand out, and then when they go to cast, I go around the corner just barely. That seems to work.
You probably want to have like your shaman or whatever interrupt them from afar.
Oh yeah.
When they're coming
Any counter spells, shocks, grounding totems, anything like that we can get is also helpful and also appreciated.
Like I said, the blood elf racial. I mean, having a couple 2-second silences out would knock them off. Too.
Yeah, the problem is it's like that initial one where they're not even there yet.
Yeah.
They like stand back and try to do it. So you can either step another step and LOS it and like try to desync them, or we gotta interrupt some of them or something.
That makes sense.
If you get them all casting at once, they like volley fire though and delete somebody.
Yeah, it's real bad. Is that gonna catch him? Oh, they went out more. That was interesting. They didn't go through the normal consecrate spot. That's weird. I'm a sapper here. Yeah, you can kind of just desync them by moving them on this corner. It's kind of awful for melee, which is not great. Because it moves them around just a little bit, but...
Look at the meters. Fuck melee.
Poor melee.
Who cares about the melee?
You know, honestly,
a lot right now.
This curse sucks.
Bro, they're technically our duffs, our designated ugly friend. They make us all look better.
So I have a improved Sanctity Aura in this build, so I mean, I think 2 would help is if we're in the same group, you can just run a red aura.
Who can we move?
Don't move me.
No, we need to put him in my group instead of one of the people that are currently there.
Tell me, baby, one more time. I love it.
It'd have to be one of the mages. We wouldn't want to move the Shadow Priest or the Shaman.
I mean, with all the healing you're taking, you're not going to have any mana issues.
That's true. Well, yeah, unless he takes threat instead of me, but then in that case he's tanking, so. Okay, yeah, like you have him right now, so I'm gonna try Holy Wrathing and see if that steals a bunch. No, okay.
I mean, the blocking does help a lot for our threat.
Yeah.
I reflected a bunch of shit right there.
You guys are slapping my wiener off. I think I'm just gonna let you do it for now.
That's excellent.
No, but I opened up with the, like, I just had a conch behind your conch, and then I did I timed that Holy Wrath, and then I did a Holy Water as well.
I think I have a lot more block value on currently than you do too.
Oh shit, that's 4?
Running more tier 5.
That
That's
5?
the benefit of doing that. More spell power, more block value.
It's boss time. Everybody back.
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't change my gear too much because this is the gear I have on live. So.
Right, I have this gear as well, but I was trying to run more spell power, more block for
Group
this
5 to the
rather
hill.
than like my
Group 4.
tier 4 for single target threat and stuff. So Monty's gonna get the boss. We're gonna tank so if you get an Infernal, you bring it to the Ballista. That's where the off tanks will be.
Booming over here, wrong hill.
You gotta strafe, Monty. You gotta go faster. Oh, there's a swarm. That's why we gotta be spread, so you don't have as many people get hit with it all at the same time. And that's 10 seconds sleep is not dispellable as far as I know. You can trinket that as well, so it's another fight that you might want to wear a PvP
Why are we
trinket.
tanking him here?
You're supposed to, yeah, not let the raid get hit by the cone.
Right,
We're supposed to be
so
on the other hill, not this hill.
no, if we do it here, he can be in range of the healers, and then we can we can grab the Infernals. If we can grab the Infernal, oh, they're not tauntable. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, same. So and if you get an Infernal, bring it to the Ballista. And this way, if we tank it here, the healers could be in range of Jaina. Monty can be faced away over there, and Infernals can be over here, and everybody's in range of healers.
Should we lust?
Yeah, go for it. It doesn't have an enrage or later timer that makes it better later. You might as well just do it now. Okay, so we probably want to save Exorcism for Infernal, like, grabs.
Exorcism Judgment.
Yeah, that's what I did to grab this guy, but it was a little late because he didn't bring it to me initially. I had to go get it.
Be fucking tank and spank, to be honest, though.
Do we even need to focus the Infernals, or just
No.
they'll die? Okay.
I think we're doing most of the damage.
It only lasts, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, Exorcism Judge into Consecrate grabs them pretty good. They're not tauntable though, so we do have to actually tag them.
Honestly, it makes a lot more sense. You don't even need to stand in the Ballista. Just stand and DPS the boss because they spawn around.
Sleep.
Well, the reason you don't do that is I think they do at a small AOE, so it's just so you're not hitting the melee with them.
Yeah, you can pull them out. I'm just saying when you have one, there's no reason to just stand out of it. Because if it spawns on the other side of the raid, you just gotta run over there.
Oh my god, what just
This
happened?
boss is...
That was murder for the headphones.
Sorry.
Okay, so Inferno on Spectro. So it does announce it. So you can start moving before it even drops on you. So that's good to know. Okay, that was easy. As expected.
So is the Jaina buff just 100% spirit or 100 spirit?
Just 100% spirit.
'Cause that's not even like really critical for like shamans though. So like Resto Shaman
No,
could
it's
just
mostly
go.
just so priests can hang out over there and druids.
Yeah, so like put priests near Jaina and then druids and shaman can spread out more, so you're not all stacked on the healers if they get carried and swarmed.
Yeah, I think that's
6
solid.
Hearts of Darkness right there, boys.
All right, we move on to next camp. So mount up.
Not out the front. Out the
Oh,
back.
ghouls.
Wait, what?
Out the back, not the front.
Go back. Everyone back.
Yeah.
Totally wasn't paying
I
attention.
think they're chasing us at this point. I don't know if those will go away.
These guys dead.
We may have to deal with those. Oh, and some people are not mounted. Uh-oh.
Wait. Oh, that's what happens when you go out that way?
Yeah, some people went out the front and a whole
the
bunch of
undead are
mobs.
supposed to overrun the camp.
Yeah, they're
Right,
supposed to take over this camp, and we're supposed to move on to the next one.
You guys never play Warcraft 3?
No.
No.
Fucking
Oh, you
idiots.
should. Good game.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all's raid. I know our raid group 1. We don't have any gathering professions in it, or you have to have a miner in here.
Oh yeah, that's pretty important that we have a miner.
Yeah.
There's herbs too, aren't there? Don't we want a
Yeah,
miner
we
and
have
an
2.
herb?
We have
Yeah, it's just
Jaw and Zug for sure.
Zug's a
Those
miner.
are both
Okay.
miners.
Good.
Because yeah, there's
think
these
we-
ancient gem
I
veins
got
which
this.
are pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you just bring
Epic
someone
gem.
in later after you clear shit?
Yeah.
I think they might despawn.
Yeah, I was thinking
I'm
maybe
pretty sure
spawn.
they
There's
do
like-
despawn.
There's one like right here. I'm standing on it.
Yeah, we passed a couple already. But yeah, we'll need to
Yeah.
designate somebody to keep an eye for all of those and get them all.
Are they always
They're
the same
still
set
coming.
spawn points?
I mean, along this path.
Yeah, I don't know that they're
it's hard to
exactly
miss
the same
them.
spot every time, but there will always be some along the way.
I wonder if Gathermate picks them up.
I don't know. One of the miners needs to go check.
They
the fuck?
just teleported
what
me
the
off
hell?
the mountain.
What
Same
the
here.
happened to Zug?
Got teleported.
Teleported me off the
They're
mountain.
teleporting us.
So for this next camp, there are
got
some waves
disconnected.
that go in
What
through
the
only the front,
fuck?
and there are some that also spawn in the back. So you need to assign like 5 or 6 ranged to go to the back and handle
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We're
I
in a
just
bad
got
spot,
teleported
guys.
now.
Yeah, they're gonna wipe us.
They're gonna kill everybody. Okay, well that's fine.
There are a bunch of undead in the area when you run in. They're
So
attacking
You know
once
what?
you finish that,
They're
you need to go
teleporting
into
people
the
back
other-
out.
Yeah. If you die and zone back in, don't zone back into the left portal. You can go through the middle portal.
Oh, why happens when you go to the left portal? You just die now?
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
put you in
Yeah.
the human camp and they will eat your face.
They have overrun that camp. We have to keep progressing through the camps and as part of the raid.
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a beer.
Why don't we just farm those guys actually?
Because this ain't retail.
Oh,
And we're gonna be in here for many, many weeks.
Yeah, like you can do
Yeah.
Hyjal for the rest of TBC because it's tier 6, and tier 6 is always kind of useful. At least some of the stuff out of it. So you'll get real tired of Hyjal. You don't really want to extra farm Hyjal because you'll have to do it way too many times. To your
You gotta
liking.
remember, this is the same guy saying you'll get tired of it, and he's been doing Kara every week.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, that's crazy.
This is also my 3rd time through TBC, but
Your third? It's
yeah,
happened 3 times?
Time machine.
I did it on private servers as well.
Oh, that's illegal.
Yep, bad boy.
hot.
Someone bust out the cuffs.
You want me to bust where?
Oh man, you didn't need to report me. The FBI is already listening. We're good.
It's not illegal. This is a feature of the internet.
We're gonna have to send over some of those, like, busty cop strippers to put the cuffs on them.
Oh man, which one is Hyjal? It's been a while.
It's the
I
first
think
one
it's
on the
this
right.
one with the glaives, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
the one with
repair
the
it.
big
You can
trees.
repair it, Tidormo, though.
I've done this 3 times.
Legs, that's PTR.
Oh,
Are you guys
GBC,
doing
dude.
logs or no?
You too?
Yeah.
Or
Daddy
did you play on a
Can I
private
post the
server?
link?
I'm not live logging. I'm just gonna
Okay.
post it.
So big. What the fuck?
I'll post it.
But yeah, there's gonna be frost worms that come in, and also gargoyles that we'll have to have a
I don't
group take
remember.
care of.
I don't remember Thrall being so gigantic.
Yeah, he's extra big. He's also a bastard because he parry hastes. It's the middle one we go through. Oh, no, the
really?
right
That
one.
sucks.
No, that's the right one to the Horde Village.
Yeah, all of the NPC dudes can create parry haste, so they're kind of awful. Also, so while we're waiting for people to get back and stuff, these towers on either side of the gate, something we used to do was if you were a warlock or somebody AoEing from afar, you can run up these guard towers and go from up here. So if you start to pull aggro, they won't immediately come murder you. They'll run for the tower, and then you can just jump back down.
I usually see it on these spikes.
Hopefully you won't get lots of aggro, but if you do, like, yeah, you could use the spikes as well. It just would be, you have more distance on the tower. But, I don't know. If you want to try it, that's something we used to do to help out.
So
All right.
depending on the group you're in, sometimes everybody will essentially the first few waves, you'll just go and you'll sit at Thrall. And you'll wait for all of the NPCs except for Thrall and his dudes right here to die. Just because then everything runs straight at you. Otherwise, you can do like you had said and, kind of be fighting them as they show up.
Do you do that to avoid the parry haste, or what's the point of getting them all murdered and being way over there?
The entire reason for getting them all murdered and being way over there is just because then nobody has to move. But the problem with doing it that way is the time it takes to kill all of the NPCs. You'll get like 3 waves all at once.
Yeah, it kind of builds them up, right? It makes them stuck, and then the next one catches up to it
Can you
behind
not
it.
peel them a little bit at a time?
You'll get aggro.
Well,
so
problem is
any
if
kind
you're
of healing
helping the
aggro will pull them
NPCs,
off
they're
the
not gonna
guards.
die.
What?
I don't
There's
know.
2
I'm
people
kind
talking,
of
I
for
couldn't
the
hear.
gate plan because it seems like these are pretty garbage.
Yeah, I think
but
the
it
gate
means we
plan's
would have to have
probably
a
the better
separate.
one.
We'd have to have a range team go up, be ready to go up on the hill and shit up here to kill the frost worms and gargoyles and shit. You said
Do
it's
they
5
come
or
out
6?
Do they come out wave one?
No, it's later
No.
waves, but you got to be ready for when they are coming. I don't remember the wave number. That's something I'd like to find out today.
I think it's like wave 3 they start coming out. And so everybody knows, you can probably see the purple diamond on your screen if you look back. The flying dudes will spawn over here where I'm at. And they'll be fighting these headhunters, so if we're going to be killing them during that time, this is where they're at.
That's why you let the front guards just die.
Good trick on that is get aggro on them and then run inside the tent, and it'll bring them all down.
Yep.
That's good to know. So you said the Ellie Shaman Hunter and S Priest.
Yeah,
I don't know how many of our Shaman are Ellie, because we don't have very many hunters. We might have to send a mage or a warlock or 2 to go help.
Might want to keep the mages with the group so they can AoE down
Yeah,
that stuff.
the
Both
AoE
of
is
the-
really important.
Both of the shaman in group 4 are Ellie.
Okay, and we have 1 Shadow Priest, so we could send 2 Ellies, a Shadow, and a Hunter. That's 4. Is that gonna be enough?
It should be enough.
They need a healer?
Which healer goes with them?
Yeah, they obviously would need a healer too.
You can take
Yeah,
random.
I mean, if we're talking about the third pull or the third pat, there's only going to be like 4 or 6 mobs up in the front. There's going to be a shitload of bats in the back. So
we send more range.
So all group 4 should go.
I mean, you could just keep like melee up front and then just send casters and the rest of the raid in back. You'll obviously want to tank up front, but
what number was that?
I think that's 3 when the bats start coming.
Okay.
Do we need to be tanked, or is it just like zug them?
They just have kind of a cast. You can tank them if you can get them down to the ground, but
they don't.
They will mostly just.
They're not going to one shot the casters
unless you bring them into the tents.
Yes, exactly. Once you get them to the tent, you kind of want to have a tank ready there. Just pick them up. They're probably not going to one shot anybody, but
they don't hit that hard, from what I remember.
We ready to start this?
Well, okay. So, did we have a healer that's going up there, or a couple healers that are going up there?
Inpol can go.
Yeah, let's send Inpol and Kadori. I'll go up there too.
Okay.
Everyone
and
else stay
Monty,
down.
do you want to go up there when the time comes in case they get stuff in the tent?
Sure.
All right.
You do a better job with the front stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I started it, sorry.
Okay, and then the boss, the first boss at this camp is Khazragal, which is the mana one. You can't get below like what 3,500, something like that.
Yeah. Also, there's a frostworm that'll spawn somewhere around where I'm at. If you get aggro on it, just start walking away from it, and it'll slowly land.
You can't reach 0 on Khazragal, or else you explode. Do an AoE.
Oh, I am okay. Ryzen, you're probably tanking a bunch of this.
Where do I LOS out here?
I don't.
Get
Around the
Shaman,
corner
dude.
to the left, right here.
Shaman and mages need to interrupt this shit.
Boomkin, right here.
Yeah,
Flag.
please stop and counterspell the things in the back.
Are you able to LOS with these pillars or no?
It seems like they're following here where we are right now.
Yeah, they totally did.
Okay.
That's good.
So yeah. So yes, we can to a point. It's not perfect, but it got a lot of them over here.
This is kind of like AoE farming and strat.
Yeah. So again, what we were saying about Khazragal is you cannot run out of mana if you're going to run out of mana, because he will drain your mana, and if you run out, you will blow up. So if you are going to run out, you need to get away from the group. But just don't run out of mana. And I can't. Pally tanks cannot tank it. It's got to be probably you, Monty, tanking.
Yep,
Khazragal.
and he cleaves. Don't stand in front of him.
Guard your mana pots and dark runes.
Yeah.
I'm a warlock.
Those
I don't
are
have
huge.
those.
If you can wear shadow resist to like if you can math
Here
it out
comes.
and get like an extra mana burn or two if we can't make the beat.
There's only a couple guys up
Bats are in
front.
the
Is
back.
something
Yeah,
out
this
back?
is it's not the third wave, it's second wave. Bats are in the back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm
you
going.
guys, the
Go,
range
go,
need to
go.
go handle the back. The melee can handle up front. So just all the ranged go, and I would say probably 3 healers go. Well, we really don't need them up front. There's like only a few ghouls up front.
Literally 4.
Yeah. So most of the shit is in the back currently.
If you get aggro, just start dragging them down.
Ow.
Oh yeah.
Looks
I'm
like we
running.
lost back. Kadori.
These guys hurt.
Yeah, we can replace him.
Yeah, he might be.
Shit ton of health.
He might be fighting the porcelain bus.
The gargoyles attacks can be grounded.
And they attack
So
inside
if
the
you have
tent.
aggro on the gargoyle, run in the tent, and it will follow you down to the tent. Or it should. Like, run inside the tent thing. Yeah, we really only need a skeleton crew here at the front. Most of the raid can be back there. It seems. I don't know. I don't remember what later waves look like.
This is the only big one in the back. Then they start breaking up a lot more.
Would it be a good idea to have someone like aggro all the gargoyles and then just run to the tent?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the old days we had hunters do it. They just like distracting shotted and then ran in.
And then
You
just
could
have
also
range
you could
camp
also
out here.
shock it too. If you could frost shock it and go in. The problem is it's just gonna be slower, but that'll also grab threat and go in.
Don't do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
No, this isn't scary. The frost worms are scarier later.
I mean, it was
Oh,
scary when you had a
there it
shitload
is,
of
boys.
them attacking you.
Ooh.
My bis.
There's still
Yeah, I
one
think
left.
it's every caster's bis.
Okay, this
Shadow spell.
so this should be more spread evenly. The next one you said.
I think we, for the most part, go back to the front on this one. I mean,
Okay.
it's been 16 years or some shit, but
Yeah, no, same. I just remember it being the waves and like some of the different mobs. I don't honestly remember the splits on them.
yeah, later on we're gonna get bats kind of all over the place, and then frost.
Okay, yeah,
worms
this
start
is a
mixing in.
lot at the front for sure.
Brad's, you nipped up pine.
If you have aggro on shit,
Yuletide
get off to the
pine.
left. Somebody got aggro on a bunch of the ranged.
Oh, there we
good.
go.
Cool.
A lot of trash traps. I don't know if that's luck or.
Oh, that's a 1.5. That's disgusting. That's nasty.
Okay, so it was front, mostly back, and then mostly front again. Was there anything in the back at all?
Nah.
No, nothing that time.
No, we've got another wave coming.
This looks like a lot of front again.
Yep. I think this is all front. It looks like 14 up here. Oh, definitely not all 14.
No, this
Might
is
have
not
a couple in the
14
range.
mobs.
Line of sight, they're showable.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's like a really small area to do it here. It's not. The line of sight here is much less reliable. There's like a tiny little spot along the spikes here.
We got gargoyles. We got gargoyles.
Oh, there were stuff in the back. Okay.
How many casters do we get? Just one or two?
We have a fair well, actually, we don't have a massive amount. We only have a couple warlocks, a couple mages, a couple LAs, and a hunter.
So I think that would also help with DPS if we could just curse a tons of those guys.
Yeah.
Which guys, the good gargoyles?
Then, well, I mean, that might work too. You can try it out. But I was talking about the
Necros.
casters. Yeah.
Necromancers at the front. Isn't that close?
Ooh.
Nice.
And another one.
We're never
And
going to see
another
one in live now.
Oh,
Don't
come
say
on.
that.
Don't you fucking say
Why
it.
not?
Don't.
Why? Why would you say that?
Does it curse a tons?
I want to say frostworms are wave 6, but I could be wrong.
Oh no, I got 2 gargoyles on me.
Any of the
Like
warlocks try the curse of tongues on these guys?
They don't hit
Just
very
curious.
hard.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, but I don't got a healer.
Oh yeah,
It totally works.
Oh,
it's
never
pretty
mind.
pog. It's pretty pog actually. No, it definitely works because the ones that are casting are much faster.
Grads, raisin? You like raisins? I like raisins.
Got up on the fallen tree, jumped, and was able to taunt him down.
I want him to trade me that cloak.
You know that's shadow
garlic
spells,
lord.
right?
No, I'm gonna chase him down. He's gonna trade me that shit if it's tradable.
Should be.
Yeah. Wait, who won it?
The prop pally.
You son of a bitch!
No, I won it because I traded him
Are you-
first.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude.
There's a lot coming out of the front. We got a lot of
lot of
A-bombs,
casters.
necros.
I
and shit.
technically rolled second.
Oh, dude, I don't care. This is just yeah, you got it. I mean, we're gonna
It's
be
like this little pole. This little tiny pole is the LOS spot. It looks like.
Definitely.
The like
now
little
I feel bad I
flagpole.
should've
I
got
think
that
that's
close.
it. Oh, I'm dead.
We
What
stop
was
doing that, please.
Yeah, if you
That
can stop dying,
was-
that'd be great.
Oh, Disease Cloud was doing a bunch. Is that just A bombs? Yeah, it's just A bombs.
Yeah.
Like I said before, you really need to have Montoya and then Rysane and probably even Anthrophobia taunt one of those A bombs off each. They can just mark it and taunt it because you're taking way too much damage there.
No.
Yeah.
But I grounded like I don't know how many shadow bolts, like 5, 6 shadow bolts. So
I mean, it looks like every 2 seconds, each A bomb is doing 600 to 500 nature damage.
Yeah. So plus their melees. So between their melee and the AOE damage, it's like 2,300 ish each. So when all of them are on me plus all the other shit, that's a lot of damage.
I'll just drop a
Someone,
frost trap. so you
someone
can
try
hide
to
a little
stay
bit.
alive. Someone stay alive in combat, so it doesn't reset. We're good. Let's go. Let's go.
No,
But
just let it
whoever
reset.
was- the person who was saying earlier about letting the front guards die so it's closer together, I mean, it just seemed like it made a lot of sense.
Well, you end up having to do a lot of groups at once if you do that.
Yeah, because the problem is it takes them a lot of time to kill the NPCs.
They are not reset yet. They're just walking up into the camp. That's interesting.
Yeah. Until they kill Thrall, this doesn't reset.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
The next wave is going to come by the time we get there.
Yeah.
Well, let's make sure we get ours first.
I think
If
that
we
was
come
wave
first, we're good.
Was that wave 5 or wave 6? That was wave 5.
Yeah,
that was
wave
fine.
6 is Frostworm.
Where's the best place to repair?
Repair box.
Right as you walk
Right-
into the instance.
As soon as you walk in, there's a Blood Elf vendor right there that sells the T6 gear. He repairs.
And dual crafting patterns.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta turn my master volume down because I can't hear the chat over what's going on in the game. But what was being suggested about how to deal with the A bombs?
I need more off tanks grabbing A bombs off of me
Okay,
because I can't take all of the A bombs plus all of the little guys. It's just too much damage all at once.
I wasn't thinking about the AOE either, so I was not holding them away from you, so they were still
Yeah.
doing that damage.
Well, we still want them relatively close, but yeah, maybe just slightly off, so I'm not getting.
They can be
I don't know.
shackled too.
Yeah, we could CC some, and also just if we
they're
just
still here.
mitigate the melee, that'll be big as well.
You're saying don't run in?
don't run in.
Do not run in.
No.
Absolutely.
Do not. No.
I'm gonna drop a frost trap.
Oh,
too.
it's
That
wave
way you
6.
can-
Wave 6 is here. There's dragons. It's all sorts of cool
Okay,
stuff.
so wave 6 is the frost worms.
Fuck, now I want to go in.
You can walk in the instance, just don't walk through the second door.
Yeah, don't walk through the door. Like they're
You
murdering
can walk in
Thrall.
and repair and shit while we're waiting.
Thrall put up a good fight, but like he's losing.
Yeah. Yeah, only one of the one of the NPCs repairs. The jewel crafting one doesn't.
Oh, cool. So I didn't get in combat, so I didn't die horribly.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
But it did. Now everything is resetting, so you can come in.
Okay.
So because Travesty's doing the AoE tanking, or he should be, Rysane, Montoya, and Anthrophobia should just grab one A-bomb each. I don't even think stacking them is a big problem.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big. The AoE is only like 600 disease damage. It's really low. It's mostly they're also meleeing on top of that for like
And the stun,
1800.
right?
Yeah, some stuns, but it was mostly just like each of them was hitting me for like 2300 between the two things, and then also getting some casts and also all of the ghouls and stuff. It just was stacking up to be too much. So if we take away some of the melees from the A-bombs, it should be okay. We have to start over though on the waves again. That's why
we also
down-
just lost 2 shaman.
We're down 3 people.
Okay.
Yeah, because Beck's out of you too.
Well,
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Sorry, I'm just tired as hell.
Oh, it's
no
all
worries.
good.
It's all
We're-
just
we're a
learning.
late night guild. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably
did this
be-
on BT earlier today, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah, it's also our first time trying it, so we're going slower than probably.
Do you want to
some
do
of the
like a
other ones
ready
would.
check to vote if we should keep going, or?
Sure, go ahead. I don't care. I'm happy we got through a few bosses and saw some
that's
stuff. I'm
the
happy to keep
vote
going if
yes
people
to
want
keep
to.
going, no to stop.
Let's give it another
But
try.
Could find more people.
Yeah, like I'll start looking
Yeah.
for people.
Doesn't even
Actually-
have to be English names. Just
I'm just gonna come back tomorrow with this. I'm gonna probably hit the hay too. It's like late night time.
Cool.
Yeah, ditto.
No worries. We'll just see
Appreciate
how many.
it.
If you
Appreciate
got
it,
to bail,
gentlemen.
just go ahead and bail, and then we'll see what we have left. I think at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's quite a big bill to fit. Probably call it.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure.
That was good for the first night. Everyone got their add-ons all set up. It's hopefully
Yeah.
we'll be able to hit it a lot better next week.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Is there
I
a
mean, we
release
could also
date
go
yet?
look at the first few in BT as well. What'd you say, Kamari?
Has they announced a release yet?
I don't think so, but the PvP season is ending, so it should be imminent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
predicted,
PvP season ends this
January
week,
18th.
so maybe the earliest would be the week after, like on the 18th, I would expect.